Welcome back here on Chaos TV. My name is Ace back here live again on the stream and joined here by none other than Machine. And I can hear myself echo through my laptop because I am such an incredible boss. Here we go.
The incredible voice.
Incredible voice, to say the least. But yeah, Machine, how are you doing? I saw you got yourself a little lightning bolt there.
I did. I'm very happy with my lightning bolt.
Yeah, you're pretty happy, pretty damn happy with your lightning bolt game.
I'm a mini Zeus.
Mini Zeus. Playing too much Heroes of New York or Dota, to say the least. Let's get back
Age of Mythology.
Age of Mythology.
God.
Fair enough, fair enough. Nobody plays that anyway, so it's all good.
Awesome
Let's
game.
jump into the game, though. We have managed to miss ourselves the knife as well as the first round already here on the Crossfire, my personal favorite map. And let's go over his team. XAIROO, Tay, Ace, NCe.i3d, Yetska, and Kims. I'm guessing some of these are from Eastern Germany. And then we got ourselves NCe. We already did them, already commentated on them through twice this tournament. With Star, Isno, Gerlo, Cray, and Impact. You know what, Machine? Because you're our guest, I'm going to allow you to take it away here on round number 3.
Okay, then let's go with Isno, the last man standing for NCe, up against 2 XAIROO players. Up against the German side, it is 30 seconds for Isno to try and take these players down. It is Ace and Jayska standing between him and the first round for his team. NCe off to a bit of a slow start. They have been taken down relatively easily by XAIROO. And I am lagging incredibly. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here, but I think I'm back. We have 10 seconds and it's there. And he just got 2 frags.
But it wasn't enough.
Wow.
All of a sudden, he managed to plow himself through the ranks and get himself 2 frags back-to-back, only being shut down by none other than Tay just at the last minute. He actually tagged him up all the way, which definitely is something to look at throughout this series. Currently, though, XAIROO, what can you tell me about this team, though?
XAIROO, well, we've seen them in Dublin Esports. They definitely caused a couple of upsets there. However, they were with Miles, and Miles was really one of the strongest players, and he has recently left. I'm not sure if he's left the team or whether he's not attending this event.
Are we talking about Miles or Mies?
No, Miles. He was the German scope who...
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, they've been playing well. I'm not entirely sure of the final result. I know they're having a very close match against Phantasmagoria. But I presume since they're playing NCe, that was a success. As it is grouped, we'll see. They seem very confident as they are pushing forward. It is already 4-0 up. They have NCe yet to take a round.
As well, considering this is the NCe's defending side, it's pretty predictable for XAIROO to take at least the first 3 as Impact in the meantime, getting himself 2 back-to-back as he jumps out of alley right on top of Little Kebab and holds himself steady. Tay and NCe are the only ones standing, with Impact trying to get himself the hat trick, unless he dies here, which he does. Gerlo does give himself the counter here on NCe. Tay will be last man standing here, and it does look like NCe will pick up their first round here on Crossfire.
The Tay is actually a mix. He's just working for Team XAIROO, I do believe. I could be completely wrong. I'm pretty sure he has been jumping through a various amount of teams in a very short space of time, as he does come around the Deagle. Doesn't manage to take down Star, and that is the first round on the board for NCe. I'm sure they'll be happy with that one.
As I'm quickly looking at my Facebook in the meantime, it seems that Joe Miller as well as D-Man have taken a liking to this stream, as they just managed to figure out where at Gamescom this event is taking place. Guys, this is not taking place at Gamescom. This is actually in the studio just outside of Amsterdam. I was only at Gamescom for a single day. Sorry that I didn't say hi. I had meetings all day, so that was kind of the thing.
In fact, people earlier thought Menace was one of the planets.
Yeah. pretty much. Mr. Magic himself here on towards the sofa right there, so that's something that's totally looking forward to. In the meantime, whoa!
I'm not sure if you guys saw that. We just saw an amazing +10 from Ace with using the shotgun defending the B side. That was incredible. I think that is Strat coming out from XAIROO. They got the demolitions taking the bomb fast and getting that bomb down, and it definitely worked for them. In fact, the B43 coming from Isno, I'm not sure what's happened there, and Tay mops it up to 5-1. What, my friends, did we just witness? Great play from Ace.
See you, movie, as we're ready to go on the way here for round number 7. The play is on.
It's no draw in very fast first blood.
As it would appear that D-Man and Joe are both watching the stream now, which is definitely interesting. Back into the game, as NCE are definitely not looking all too strong here on towards Crossfire. Let's take a look at the positioning throughout the setup. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we're seeing the bomb carriers on the NCE side pretty much in towards the big square, looking over towards B. But Ace looking to get that plant, but he's still going to have a real difficult time, though. As soon as that plant comes in, the sound will come down, and somebody who's camping out a little kebab, it's probably XAIROO, will try to spray through that wall and try to take down Ace. There he is, sitting steady. This is a strategy we've seen so many times. Whether or not it was Haxion, whether or not it was Preki, those players doing, oh, nice one on that Twitter feed there, production. And yeah, there we go, Ace taken down there by XAIROO, and that right there, as you say, you get that bang through the wall, and pretty much ends that little spray. NCe will be the last man standing as XAIROO gets himself a easy shot from across the road.
That was a great play from XAIROO. He just took down 4 players. I mean, it's such a textbook defense. You will always see an AK on the A side. You'll always see one in kebab. And if the kebab can play it well, it's such a hard way to get the bomb down for attack.
In the meantime, though, we already see our initial setnates being popped out as the counter already comes in. We're seeing one of the XAIROO players going all the way around towards A house already. Let's see if we can figure out who it is. It is actually Aliki, who's managed to go all the way around and just pretty much knife himself through the NCE lineup. Just ISNO remaining. That's a Scope who probably won't live very, very long because he is on the wrong side of the street. Does get himself the tag. Not going to be able to get himself out of this one. The bomb has been planted. He only has himself a Scope. He doesn't have an AK. He does not have a SMG. This one is pretty much plays. Tay picks him up, and that right there is going to make the score 6-2.
Okay, then let's go with the NCE Scope. It is ISNO, and let's see how we can play this defensive Scope play. He's just going to want to try and get as many picks as he can, go into that B site, usually made very difficult with the smoke, as he does look to be trying to get... In fact, he is actually trying to stop the SMG to A, as it was Alki who did so much damage pushing that A site last round. As NCE are filling up the kill feed, 2 frags already. Alkim and Jay is down. I think that is the A attack completely silenced from XAIROO, and now it is 4v3 as NCe gets a lovely frag onto XAIROO. Stick with ISNO though, as he is just looking to get that frag at the top street, trying to take down the opposing Scope. Just does spot him. Failing to take him down. Get 3 bullets out of his gun, 2 remain. Can he get this frag? As Ace takes down Imp, and now 3v3. The numbers brought back finally taking down NCe, and that is the Scope down, leaving his teammates a little bit more space to move now. Yeah,
but still, he's in the back of the street. Star and ISNO only last man standing. Tay gets Cray down, and Ace will get the counter in, but Taze will be the last man standing. And finally, after 4 rounds back to back, we're seeing NCE picking up a single. 6-3. 3 more rounds remaining in this half, and then we will see NCE switching sides. They need to get at least 2 more rounds in order to put themselves in a decent position here on Crossfire and place themselves in a positive position over against XAIROO. Definitely
I think most people would agree that a 7-5 loss is still a very strong defense on this map. I mean, it's definitely a stronger side on Crossfire.
Especially if you consider Crossfire to be very, very different from all the other maps in the lineup. I'm still pretty pissed that Vacant got taken out, but that was a long time ago.
That map is Satan's favorite.
Yeah, I know.
Horrible map. Horrible map.
What's going on? Prince of Demons right in front of you. What's going on? Star and ISNO will be the only ones standing here on the NCE side. Tay and Alec. Again, a Scope remaining versus an SMG and an AK.
Star's having a beautiful round.
Yeah, meanwhile, 1v1 setup. It's going to be an AK, SMG versus SMG. Star opening up fire here. He's on the bomb site. Alec just around the corner. About to peek through the broken. Can Star see him? Star, can you pick it up? Yes, he does! Right from the hip with the bomb defuse.
4 frags.
Has got himself enough time, as you say, 4 frags to pop it back in with only 3 seconds on the clock remaining on that defuse. 2 more rounds. NCE if they can pick them up, if they can pick themselves up one more, then their defense will be very, very good, and it will be a very good thing to have when they go on towards that attacking side. Especially if you consider that the XAIROO team was so strong in that initial play. I'm wondering where all of a sudden NCe is pulling these strategies from.
Indeed. I mean, XAIROO, they started off with such an attack, but they haven't really changed. They haven't altered their play, and NCe are slowly kind of catching on to how they're playing it. And it's becoming more and more difficult for the Germans to get rounds off them. XAIROO is once again, though, proven himself to be a big problem for XAIROO, as he already has taken down 2 players, looking to get that third onto NCe. NCe near the Melons area.
Yeah, he's scoping up towards that general direction. Ooh, he did spot one of the XAIROO players. I think it was NCe again. Yeah, like you said, at the back of Melons, ready to go in. Smoke out. Yeah, it's just, yeah, they can't go in for this plant. They have not taken out anybody inside of Alley and nobody inside of Little Kebab. And that right there, it's just one of those crucial setups that you need before you can get that planned in. And XAIROO keep on making these mistakes that they cannot afford to make. NCe with the scope. They need to pick up just one more kill in order to pull this one off. But XAIROO from across the map, top A, and not having any problem just pushing them down. Just keeping them contained towards that alley. 15 seconds remaining.
Definitely time's going to be an issue here, as they are going to have to get that bomb down.
They need to get it down now. They need to get the kill, though. They don't have the time for the plant. It's just going to be XAIROO. XAIROO needing to run. Yeah, 3 seconds, 2 seconds.
Where is the Benny Hill theme when you need it? Wow.
And that right there is going to make it 6-5 with, like you said, a Benny Hill-esque finishing touch there.
Let's go with the XAIROO side. Let's see who we've got for XAIROO. Let's go with NCe. The scope for XAIROO. I've been told I'm saying it wrong. It's actually XAIROO.
XAIROO, fair enough.
XAIROO. Anyway, let's go with NCe. He tries to land a deagle through smoke. I'm not sure how hopeful that was, as he does get that smoke onto the bomb site. Looks like they're going to go for that fast plant. 2 frags already for XAIROO. Jerlo and Imp equaling it now. 3v3. As he does look to be pushing towards Melons, picking up that AK. In fact, the scope with the bomb now is up against 2 players near that B alley.
Yeah, XAIROO in the meantime, though, as well. AKing from the back of the side. He's not even yet finally using that scope.
Both scopes actually have an AK now.
And they're just going back and forth, but nobody's really looking to commit to a site just yet. NCe has rotated around. He's definitely going for an A push, because crossing the street at this point would pretty much be suicide from considering XAIROO is just scoping down the fray. Maybe a smoke, but I doubt they still have any anymore, especially considering the opening, but we'll have to see. But they have the opportunity to go in towards A. This game has been set. The pawns are moving. Alika will take on XAIROO here, and the plan is coming in from NCe. First time we've seen in this tournament an A plant. There it is. It's all about positioning now. Gets down, impact, and that right there opens up the fray. It's just Gerlo remaining. And that right there will be NCe, who's picked himself up 3 kills in this round. Being a scope, and all of a sudden using that AK a whole lot better than you would expect. It's going to be 7-5 into round number 2.
Yep. Like you said, it was what NCe were aiming for, and they definitely got it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just one of those things right now that I'm wondering. Are you messing with your headset, by the way?
I don't think so.
No, it's actually production that is messing with the headset. Production, why are you even live right now? Yeah, don't do that. That hurts.
Production just loving their microphone a little bit too much.
Production likes to harass me like crazy. All right, let's go back into the game, though. It's time for round number 2. No, actually, the second half here as NCe will pick himself up the first attack here, and the rest of XAIROO doing exactly the same thing, holding himself steady and trying to hold off NCe as they are in their attacking side. And even Craig going all the way around from top straight, knowing that the scope is still somewhere, and I don't think the rest of XAIROO knows what is going up here. Cray is looking to make himself a martyr, going in towards a site, on towards the stairs, takes down Jez. And that right there was pretty much the setup that they needed. Where is the bomb? Has the bomb in anybody's hands? Yes, it is. It's on Star, AK in hand. He knows there's somebody in D-Man's Little Kebab right around the corner. Gets taken down by NCe, who comes in as depth from above, and is definitely not looking good for NCe in their first attacking round.
Does bring the numbers equal, but is straight away spanked in the head by NCe at the back of the street. And I look to be getting connection interrupted. Is that...
No, it's a quick lag spike. Remember, we are running through a VPN, so we'll have a little bit of an issue every once in a while, so yeah, it does happen.
Well, I will jump straight back into the action, and I'm going to go with Alkim, the SMG for XAIROO. Looks to be needing that light area. Gets pushed by Create. Create comes out on top as Tay takes down Create.
Oh!
Avenging his teammate.
Takes down, tags up Star like crazy, though, with that Deagle on the counter. And now Isno has managed to pick up the bomb. Ooh, oh, should have definitely picked up that kill on towards Ace from the other side of the map. Did not manage to do so. And all of a sudden, NCe are dropping shots they cannot afford to lose right now. They are still three rounds behind. And XAIROO, they still have got that advantage because that psychological advantage they've been pressing so far is really starting to ring true. Star and Isno on the back foot. 90 and Ace, well, 90 going all the way around, looking to get in towards B, and let's see whether or not NCe are expecting them. Star ready to get the plant in. 90 right there. Oh, he made himself known. He used his SMG, got picked up on the radar, and that right there will be Isno getting himself a Deagle and a headshot to boot. Very well done there by NCe.
Indeed.
XAIROO, yeah, it was just strange because XAIROO choked there in the end, really.
Well, you're seeing what we always see. We're seeing a ridiculous amount of fakes coming out, and XAIROO eventually just began to fall for these fakes and start pushing towards that bomb site. I mean, they're trying to draw out every single nade. You know how effective a nade can be on that B site, and XAIROO eventually ran out of nades on the push. They just got destroyed by Isno.
Meanwhile, Isno going with a little bit of a sniper battle versus 90 will pick himself up after popping 4 whole bullets into that wall. That wall's been quite popular so far, being riddled with holes all throughout. But this player-wise, it's still 3v3 with 2 players dropping on each side.
It's always kind of the initial crossfire is always so fast, and now we draw to that slow play. NCe trying to get any pick they can, and when it is now doesn't take the down. Alki with that Deagle. Alki going for that third frag. He does with the Deagle. Lovely play from Alki. Can he make it 4 now as he is in contact with Star? Star does not let that happen though, as he's the last man standing now for NCe, and it's a 1v2. Tay and Jezzy, last 2 men standing for XAIROO. Now Star is going to have to do something quite special. He's going to have to attack that bomb site very slowly, trying to get as many picks as he can.
He's not going to be able to do so because Jez is coming out from light, and that right there will be the last light that NCe's Isno will ever see. Making a score 6-9. 3 more rounds needed for XAIROO at this side. Looking how NCe came out of their initial round, I'm quite surprised on how this is going so far for XAIROO. Especially if you consider NCe managed to get their, their rounds, really.
I think XAIROO as a side is always underestimated by a lot of teams, and they are really showing that they do have the ability. As it is, they are 9-6 up on the defense. And as we know, defense is the hardest side. Bomb getting faked by Kriye. How does XAIROO react to that? It's playing it very slow. Very slow play from both teams now.
Yeah, right now we still have Tay sitting just outside of D-Man's little kebab shop, looking to spray through that wall whenever he can, as soon as he hears the bomb being planted. And he has his eyes still looking at the exit door towards Alley. It's going to be very crucial that he makes the correct choice here. Is he going to keep on looking through the door, or is he going to keep an ear on the bomb site? He's going to go for the bomb site, goes for a quick push, making sure nobody pops out of the door. Ace gets himself a kill on towards Cray. Let's see what Tay can do here. Aggressive play already. A little bit of a peek in towards Melons. Nobody there. He's going to get shot in the back. Star already there. 90 and Ace. Last man said he's getting himself a hat trick. Let's see what he can do out of that. And, wow. All of a sudden,
they were lining up for him there.
And a complete orgy of violence all of a sudden exploding out of nowhere from Star.
Star defending that melon shot.
Yeah, they were all just piling into there.
It's like the melon riots. He was just firing those rubber bullets.
Yes, indeed. If only the oh my God! NCe gets him a no scope to dream of. Jumps into the air inside Melon Room, gets him an absolutely delightful little no scope. I'm getting a connection interrupted. Come on, come on, come on! I want to get back in the game.
Stop you. That's not going to stop the cast. We're going to play through this connection interrupted like beasts.
Like beasts.
Explosive.
As we are back.
Back into the match, Jez and Ace. Ace last man standing there. He's in the middle of the street, the most horrible position you can imagine. And all of a sudden, we're seeing NCe struggling back here versus XAIROO. And that right there is it. Machine, are you still there?
I am sorry, I was getting some incredible lag spikes, but I think I am finally back. As we see XAIROO once again playing this aggressive SMG play in light. It is Jez. Jez does take down Jerlo, trying to get that second frag. There is one there. So Alchem, the other SMG, does take down Imp on that B site. Kree does respond, taking him down now 3v3. And Jay's in a very strong position. Looks to be, in fact, he's right above a player. Who is it? It is ISNO, the scope for NCe. Jezzy gonna have to push him eventually.
Yeah, ISNO just crawling out there.
There
ISNO.
it is.
Ooh, deagling it out. Oh, it's trying to. If that scope on the wall would have hit, I would have probably creed myself.
Indeed.
I did bring. Yeah.
ISNO is well aware that the SMG can definitely take down that deagle at the close range, so he is staying clear of those stairs as Jezzy is left free to take down Kriye from that top corner site, and ISNO is now playing very cautious, not going to let Jez get out of there alive. As ISNO does try and get that spray, and in fact both players trying to get that spray. Star and ISNO both putting their attention to Jezzy, and there's two XAIROO players still looking to get some frags.
What?
As NCe just misses out on Star, very close.
It's one
But
thing.
he is finished off by ISNO.
It's one thing that we will have to keep in mind, though. And we started out saying that NCe would probably get completely and utterly annihilated here by XAIROO. All of a sudden, we're seeing NCe crawling themselves from the pits of hell in order to put themselves into a position where they can go head-to-head versus XAIROO. Star will be the last man standing. He's got himself one hell of a fight ahead. The bomb has been planted.
He has to have the advantage if the bomb is down and leaving him only 20 seconds to stay alive, but he couldn't even muster it up as Ace mops him up and brings it to... That's going to bring it to 10-8. Advantage slowly crawling to XAIROO's favor.
And that right there is going to make the score 8-10. XAIROO just need 3 more rounds in order to write off NCe's, well, activity in the group and place them firmly in first place. Well, no, actually in first place right now, because the rest of the teams have only played 1 match as well. And we're definitely looking forward to the other matches that are being lined up in the very near future, which is going to be Phantasmagoria versus Infused, pretty much the king of matches in the group stages of this tournament. Ooh, as so far back into the matchup, Alec getting himself a nice little position just outside of the stairs. Unless he's going to get shot in the back right here. No, he's not. Getting ISNO. Crow getting himself the double. No, not going to happen there. Does manage to take up tag up Star. And that right there is going to put Star all by himself. He was tagged up a little bit, but he does have the bomb. But he can't plant it because somebody is just going to sit behind the wall inside Little Kebab. It's actually going to be Tay. And as soon as he hears that bomb being planted, he's going to unleash on that wall just like that.
Indeed, Star is well aware of Tay's position. He's just trying to get that peek onto Ace. He needs to know where both of these players are, as he does fake it once again, trying to draw out Ace's fire. Ace refusing to give in, though, just checking that bomb site. As Star, once again, just showing that aggression towards Tay. There's very little he can do, actually. He does once again look for that peek towards Ace. Ace playing it very cautiously, just chilling by the radio, listening to some tunes.
Tay, in the meantime, is just unleashing the fury, just completely unloading one clip, and Tay will finish him, and they will be finishing him off through the wall with that classic position. Ink Little Kebab. We've seen it so many times. I think pretty much the only person that perfected it that I can remember was probably Preki, who sadly no longer plays Call of Duty anymore, which is, I think, is a real shame because he was one hell of a AK player. But in the meantime, though, Let's see whether or not these players can do the same. Oh, XAIROO picks him up one just outside of the light. Can he get himself a second? No, NCe will shoot him down for his troubles. Wick putting the score 2v3 with Star and ISNO standing versus Tay, NCe and Ace.
Indeed, we're going to go Star, the man with the bomb. They are at the disadvantage, and they're really going to need this round. Otherwise, it's going to be, if anything, a guaranteed overtime for XAIROO NCe. So let's see how Star does this. He is just trying to get some sort of pick, trying to open up a bomb site. It's ISNO who does spot one, though. It is Tay on that cafe once again as Star takes down NCe, bringing those numbers back to equal. It is 2v2. Ace and Tay. Tay once again in his signature little spot, just waiting to put pressure on that B-bomb site. Star is refusing to go anywhere near it, though. They know that it is not going to go well if they do push that side. They have 34 seconds. The time is just going against them now as they have 30 seconds to take down these two players. ISNO receiving heavy tags from Ace on that Ace side, playing it very cool. As Star, once again, in fact, looks to be holding the plant. No faking for this man. As it appears that Tay fails the spray, does tag up Star, but Star gets the bomb down. And good play from Star now. NCe are finally at the advantage. The bomb is down, leaving XAIROO only 30 seconds now. They're going to have to push that site, take down these two players, and they are going to do their best to get into these very, very defensive positions. I mean, look, if we look at these.
ISNO getting himself completely and utterly annihilated as he tries to cross out towards the street. And you know what? It's just going to be Star remaining. Oh, this smoke is quite good, though. And Ace does get picked up. Oh, and Star does do it. With a bit of a fake smoke, Ace trying to smoke him out of the hole. But that would not be enough because that right there is going to make the score 90-11. What an absolute...
They brought that back. They are bringing their A game at the moment.
That's definitely something that nobody saw coming. Oh, meanwhile, Jess is rushing through. Okay, SMG, you killed one, you die, you go become a martyr. Take your 40 virgins. Let's see what else he comes.
For that push.
ISNO, in the meantime, still in the back, just chilling with a scope, looking towards Kebab. Nobody there. Nobody there. Kreia, in the meantime, looking to push towards A. Needs to watch out because as soon as he clears the wall, there's going to be somebody there. Tay, again, popping like it's crazy.
This signature middle slow play seems to happen almost every round now on Crossfire. I mean, the opening picks and then it just slows down. And then we won't see the round end until the 30-second mark unless ISNO jumps towards them. Avid to take his own life and bring it to 12. It does.
Yep.
And 12-9.
Yeah, it's something that is very interesting because what we saw from Phantasmagoria, they tried to plant that bomb in the first 15 seconds for every single time versus NCe. And right now, we're not seeing NCe doing anything like that. We didn't see anything like that from XAIROO. It's just very different strategies being employed. I'm really looking forward at Phantasmagoria's play versus some of the other teams on Crossfire and see if they're going to be employing the same strategies over and over again. Meantime, though, it is match point here for XAIROO. Oh, XAIROO does get himself one on Tay, and that's right there is going to put it a 4v3 sit rep here on Crossfire.
I'm really worried about this ping. I keep jumping. Sorry if I keep cutting out.
That's fine.
But I am here now, and we're going to go with the plant going down for NCe. Are they going to get stopped? Of course they are. The signature crossfire nades. I mean, it's always a risk getting that bomb down, and Star was the man with the balls to do it.
Star's been playing exquisitely throughout. 20-15, 18-16 for ISNO. On the other hand, we've got ourselves NCe with 22-14, followed by Alec, who's got 19-17, bottom fragging at Jez and Kreia, respectively. But they are SMG, so it's pretty much to be expected. Oh, Impact will finish this one off, though. And all of a sudden, it is 10-12. Will we maybe see NCe forcing up both team?
It would be very nice to see in overtime.
Yeah, well, we won't be seeing overtime because then...
Oh, do they play it to the draw?
They play it to the draw, and then if they do, then both teams get 2 points.
So you play it to 12, and then, you know, you can sit back and chill. You know, you get the 2 points.
Yep.
As much as you like to punish your opponent.
Well, you want to take those full 3 points, especially in this group of death. because
this is the group to watch out for.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you've got ridiculous teams like Phantasmagoria, got Infused, NCE, Drunken Assassins, and XAIROO all bustling to get in towards that top 3. And if XAIROO can't come on top here of NCE, then we are definitely looking to one of the teams becoming, well, XAIROO definitely looking to be either second or third, maybe over Phantasmagoria and Infused, but it's a little bit out there still.
NCE really are on the back foot now as it is 2v4. Finally, XAIROO gets the frag, taking down Elkim. They're going to have to play this very slow, going to have to try and get these picks. There's no chance of getting that bomb down. They're going to grasp onto every second they have as the fake does come. In fact, this is a full plant. XAIROO gets it down. I eat my words. As XAIROO has managed to get it down, as NCe gets a lovely warband, taking down XAIROO, and our 1v4 XAIROO are a heap load of pressure on this young man.
Yeah, absolutely.
GG coming out from XAIROO. That is a very lack of faith for his team as XAIROO does take down Ace. 2 remain. He sees the fake coming out from NCe, and NCe takes him down, and that is good game, 13-10.
Yeah. Absolutely. He did manage to see NCe's head pop off, that little beret popping just outside of the
beret of doom.
The beret of doom. If you see that, then it's generally followed up by a quick frag in the face. But yeah, we don't have, on the stream right now, we do not have any of the chat turned on, of the in-game chat, due to binds that the Call of Duty community like to pump out, and our advertisers are not very happy about some of these things that tend to come out. So yeah, that's pretty much a reason for that. Can you throw me full screen there, production? Oh, you're amazing. There we are. Hi there. What's going on? We're here live from the commentary sofa with myself, A-Spec, and Machine on the line. That right there just now was XAIROO versus NCE. The match was a whole lot less. Well, no, actually not a whole lot less, a whole lot more exciting than we thought it would be when we walked into it. But if you want to watch this one back, if you just walked into the room, saw your brother, saw your sister, saw your housemate watching this, and you're wondering, damn, did I just miss this? Well, no very. Just go on chaostv.nl/YouTube, and all of the videos of this event as well as previous events are available on there, including a ridiculous little flash kill by Delru. Be sure to check those out. In the meantime, though, you're watching Chaos TV production. Do we have any idea of what our next match is going to be? We already have a call out from the admins on site. As you may have noticed, we are currently in our studio just outside of Amsterdam. We're not on location due to the limited bandwidth available on site, because our bit rates are quite high and the local network sadly could not handle that. So that's pretty much the reason for that. In the meantime, we're going to go for a quick break. I'm going to start printing up my production sheets, because those are fairly important to keep track of everything and make sure that you guys keep on being informed over everything that is currently going on. So don't go anywhere. Get yourself a drink, get yourself another little bit of a nibble, and we'll be right back with you here on the stream.